boom. Oh, it feels good. It feels good to be back. I say that all the time, but it always ends up feeling good every time I come back to the channel. It really does. Hello, travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you are new to the channel, hey there and welcome to ya. My name is JGarner1 and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to a Guardian Studios experience. We are diving back into the world of Galabor, my friends, where we have lots to do and very little time in which to get some stuff done. So let's get right down to the first task of today's session. What is that? Oh, right. That's the thing. The thingy. That's supposed to be telling them to Is it actually working? Oh my gosh, it's actually working. Hey there, Wilson, and hello, Leo. Good to see you both. Thank you for the rules, Leo. Always appreciate it. Okay, I did not know if the note block, LA, location, direction thingy actually worked. I am happy to be able to say that it does genuinely work. Little guy over here is picking up the saplings and trying to toss them onto the note block. Oh no! But he is missing here and there. The closer he is, the harder it seems to be for him to get it quite right. That's kind of funny. But it's also really, really good, because that means we can focus on demolition of all these trees. We can focus on removing these trees while the allays do all the pickup. That's good. That's a very good thing. That makes me feel better. Hey, nice, Ellison, nice! I mean, I'm sorry that you've been having issues with school lately, but it's kind of cool that you get to have a break from it. Your mom sounds like a cool person. I'm guessing it's got to do with the troubles you've been having. That why she let you stay home? I mean, you don't have to tell us if you don't want to. I'm just, you've piqued my curiosity is all it is. Anyway, for anybody who's wondering what we're doing here, we are demolishing the trees that we've been growing because we need to make room for our guest house. Last couple of sessions, I realized that I didn't have enough room to do the guest hall that I wanted to do. I wanted to do a hallway of guest rooms. But unfortunately, there's not enough room underground where I've built the hobbit hole to be able to do a bunch of guest rooms. There just is not enough feasible, usable space at this point. Not with all the redstone and the rooms that we've already built. There just isn't. So, best thing I can do is make a separate guest house above the hobbit hole for anyone who ends up visiting the hobbit hole, in the event this world ever goes open to the public or is released to the public as a downloadable world. So to make room for it, we've got to demolish all of these trees that are up here, get all the saplings, all the logs, and really we should probably also get all the sticks, come to think of it. Look at these little guys. They are so dutiful. They're trying their very best to pick up everything and get it all where it's supposed to go. Clearly, they're not perfect, but hey, they don't need to be. They don't need to be perfect. Oh, you forgot. That was another possibility, I guess. It didn't occur to me, but it was another possibility. Still, I do want to say I'm grateful to you for deciding you wanted to spend your time at home today watching my channel. I appreciate that. So hey, thank you. I'm not so certain of that, Adam, but I may actually go ahead and try that. Let's try that. If we can put wool on top of it and... Well, actually no, because the problem is... Are they? They're just staying up there. Is this... Are you serious? Is this how I could have kept delays from trying to follow me all over the place? All this time, all I had to do was have a note block? Thank you, Ellison. I do appreciate that. Seriously, though, if that's all it would have taken... That's nuts! Just have a note block play every few seconds and these guys are happy to just stay in that area? No freaking way! Aha, see? See? No sound. If it is still working... Huh. I don't think it's still working. Or is it? Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. See, that's what... Alrighty, Ellison. Ooh, chicken nuggets. That actually sounds really good right now. Great, now I'm craving chicken nuggets. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that that wouldn't actually work. I wish it had, but... They have to be able to hear the note block, and if there's anything above the note block, it silences it. That is extremely unfortunate. Borderline annoying. But it is what it is, I suppose. I really need to set up a couple of more of these guys. I want to set one up to collect apples, one to collect sticks, and I kind of want to set one up to collect scaffolding. So, let's go get some amethysts. Crud. I need a couple of these guys to come with me. Okay, so yeah, when they hear it, they fly back to it. If they're drifting away, they fly back to it. But I do seriously need a couple of these guys to come with me because I need them to be duplicated. Wow, they love the note block, huh? That's okay. These guys are gonna get something nice for coming over here. We're gonna duplicate them. And we're gonna give their duplicates, their new kin, some assignments. Because I want to have everything that we drop from the trees get put where it ought to go. That is very pleasant music. Alright, so now, if we release these guys... Wow, these dudes are just coming out of the woodwork over here. If we now come over here... These guys should be able to hear the note block. There we go. Hey, cool. That's nice, Ellison. Hey, welcome back, by the way. Nah, I don't want to steal your chicken nuggets. If I wanted chicken nuggets that badly, I would go get some chicken nuggets and I would cook them. I mean, I won't deny, I would love some chicken nuggets right about now. But I don't want to steal anyone else's chicken nuggets. This is actually really cool, seeing these little guys just run around and scoop up all the sticks and saplings and apples and stuff. I like that we can actually do this. I never set up a note block, like, area limiting system for these guys before. I didn't realize that's what it did. I didn't realize that they were actually going to stay near the note block if it triggered every now and then. That is so darn cool. The nice thing is, they'll keep trying to pick up the stuff that they miss. Hey, Ryan, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Well, at least it's funny, Ellison. At least it's funny. So, Ryan, to answer your question, that is the dinging noise. It's a note block that I've set up to get these little allays to stay in one area and gather up anything that I drop from the trees around here, because I need to break these trees down so I have room to build a guest house and materials with which to build one. But I don't want to have my inventory be constantly getting full with or without the help of the allays. So what I'm trying to do is I'm using the note block to restrict where they take the stuff to. Instead of taking it to me, they're bringing the items that I knocked down from the trees over to the note block. And there's a hopper cart underneath it, so when they actually throw the stuff over the note block, the items go into a chest that I can then pull stuff out of when I'm ready to empty it out. They do look like bees. That's what I was thinking earlier. They look like happy little bees buzzing around a hive or around a bunch of flowers, doing their little jobs of gathering whatever they're supposed to gather. I like that comparison. What's even funnier is I started walking away earlier to go over to that fence over there where I had another allay tied up to grab him for collecting sticks. And the ones that were over here listening to the note block, they stayed over here. I didn't realize it, but if they hear a note block, they stay in the area for a little while. I had literally never known that was part of the note block detection function of these guys. And see, they're happy to come run over or float over and grab whatever's been dropped. High or low, if they can get to it, they are going to grab it and put it away. That's what I've been saying. Between the copper golem and the allay, we have got a storage assistant revolution going on here. Well, thank you, Ellison. Thank you. And to answer your other question, Ryan, I'm doing pretty good today. I'm having a pretty good day so far. Very relaxed and chill and easy. So I'm taking it easy. Oh, sounds good to me, Ryan. Yeah. Definitely make sure you're prepared when that storm comes, because you do not want to get caught unawares by that. I will admit, it's a little annoying having to hear that ding every now and then, but knowing how useful it is, I think I'm getting used to it. I'm so glad I thought to do this. Might take them a second now and then, but they end up picking up everything that's supposed to be collected. Ooh. Alright, Elson. Hey, thank you for leaving the stream up in the background. Appreciate it. Oh man. Ryan, you make sure when that storm hits your area that you stay safe. You got it, man? Please. I think their limited range isn't reaching up here. Makes me wonder if I'm going to be able to get the mangroves all automatically picked up. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Here they come. Unfortunately, the monsters can detect me up here. I didn't think about that. Leave those little guys to do their work. Jump in bed. Well, hang on a second. Did I seriously not bring my water over here with me? That's better. I needed that. Here, real quick, I want to check on this chest and see how full it is. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of stuff already. I'm missing 2 scaffolding. Oh wait, one of them will be with the little guy. The other must have just disappeared. It kind of stinks, but... I'm very much wishing right now that we had ways of extending our reach, like the crab claw was supposed to do if we got the crab in the game. You guys remember that? The mob vote where the crab was a possibility? Personally, I would have liked the idea of having a way to extend the reach of our character. Well, at least it won't be that strong. Hopefully the winds and rain will be gone quickly. If there's one good thing to be said about it, it will get some people to take shelter ahead of the big storm. Ah, we're too far away, so now they're registering me as where they're supposed to take the stuff. So note to self, get too far away from the note block, and if the LAs manage to follow me, they'll end up reverting back to seeing me as where they need to take the items they're collecting. So if using them in this way as part of a storage system, we have to make sure they are contained. And that there is no way for them to get away from where I have them working. Yeah, that's what's happening. We're too far away, so they're not... The ones that managed to drift over here to me aren't hearing it. Nice, Ryan! Nice! At some point, I'm gonna catch up with you. I promise you that. This is kind of it's kind of cool. This simple system will corral the allays for a little while, but I wish there were easier ways to do that. Or at least that it had a longer range. That would be nice. Let's double check how much is in here. A lot. Alright, unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut this system off for the moment, because I need to move it. My best year of YouTube in growth terms? I'd say last year. Either last year or the year before that. Huh. Yeah, but in terms of overall growth, I've gained more subscribers than the previous years. I think. I'm not sure. But I will say this was probably the year that I hit 1,000. And I'm grateful to everybody who subscribed for helping me get to this point, because that is just crazy awesome. Yeah, I'm building the machine again. Why not? I can break the leaves off these trees, they'll scoop up the stuff, and then We're good to go. But I need a button. I need a button or something else to trigger this machine. You know what? Just do a lever. A lever should work. Just flick it really fast. Alright, come back up here. Oh, there once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The wind blew up her bow and down below, my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a white whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Well, soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Nice. Alright, that's a lot more room opened up. Only thing left, I think, is this mangrove over here. That has to get broken down, I mean. The only thing left that has to get broken down. That's all the trees that I think we need to remove. And probably a ton of wood now acquired. I wonder if I break that. Oh, they come a-flying. They are flying over. Oh my gosh, look at them go! It's less like a beehive and more like an anthill. It's like some kind of mutant flying ants. Just rushing to toss everything into the thing. That is so funny. And because of how often they check to see if there's anything for them to pick up, they're gonna keep going until they get everything in there. That is actually really cool. Where is the mangrove one? And obviously they can't get everything right off the bat. Okay, I think it's time we help them out. It's like they're like a mass of glowy flying ants rushing about trying to pick up everything. It's cool. And this is part of why I wish there was a way to assign them to pick up everything. Like, a way to make it so that they'll pick up everything that they detect around you. That you've given them a filter to know they have to go collect it. You know what I mean? I wish there was something like that. But now that we've cleaned up the area, I think we're going to take a quick nap. And then we're going to have to take the items away from all these allays, because I need them to take care of something else. Actually, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to grab a bunch of hoppers. I'm going to aim them into another chest, and then I'm going to set up the note block to tell the little guys to move all the items that they've been collecting to another spot. So, let me see here. Where have I put hoppers? If I go ahead and do this, I could break that chest that we've left over there and the other stuff, and the allays should be able to rush over, scoop everything up, move it all again, and then we'll be ready to start planning the guest house. And that's what I want to do. I want to get on with planning out the guest house. Gotta figure out where we're gonna put it, what it's gonna look like. I think what we're gonna do is try to make it incorporate elements of a hobbit hole. But how exactly, I'm not sure. Whoa, okay, one of them got in. Alright, so it's not a thunderstorm going on. Huh? Oh, a stick. I've got to figure out where my hoppers are. Hoppers? Oh! I know where they are. They're in here. Yeah, there we go. Hoppers, chests... Might need a little more iron to make a couple more hoppers. There we go. So... hoppers... aimed into there. I want to try something. You know, I have a thought. One day, we need to, one day, we need to try and do some no-block musical creation in, creative mode. One day, we ought to do something like that. Am I doing this partly because I find it satisfying and fun? Yes. Does that really matter? No. Did you hear that momentary little downbeat? That was cool. Let's give this a test run. My hope is that because their aim isn't exactly the best, they will end up, the allays, they'll end up tossing the items onto the hoppers more often than onto the note block. Uh-oh. It's too far away. They're not detecting it. I seriously want this to work. I want these guys to pick up all the items. I want it to work so badly. Because it is truly satisfying to watch them go back and forth picking up all the stuff. It just is. I don't need any other reason to do this. I don't have any other reason to do this at this point. It's just that darn satisfying. Okay, he is detecting it now. So if I do that... Oh no. It's a hole. Oh, I aimed it wrong. I set it up wrong. Now it's set up right. No, you're supposed to be taking it to the item, to the... No! Take it to the note block! I wanted you guys to take it to the note block. Stop bringing it to me! Why are you bringing it to me? They're not going to come over here to get this stuff yet, are they? Darn it. What was supposed to be very satisfying ended up being very wasteful of time. Oh well. It's all getting in there in the end. And we've learned that there are definitely limits. To how good these guys are. I wonder just how many limits. This is slow but satisfying. No, not to me! I don't want the sticks. Give them to the... Toss them onto the note block. There you go. What happened to having one that was collecting mangrove? I know I had one that was collecting mangrove stuff. Where is he? I know this is kind of taking up time from the session, but it's just so fun and satisfying to watch them try to put the stuff where it's supposed to go, according to them. You know? It just is. Imagine if there was an item you could give an allay to make it so that it would go after everything that fell on the ground. everything that it could detect. It would go flying over to pick it up. Imagine there was another item that made it so that you actually had the room to carry all those things. Imagine if shulker boxes were accessible in the way bundles are, as a supplement to this thought. Huh. What happened to the... I was supposed to have one that was collecting oak saplings. And one that was collecting mangrove. Whatever happened to those two? Oh, snap. Well, there's the sapling guy. There's the one collecting oak. How did he get in there? Oh, so one of these guys must have gotten themselves lost inside my house. I kind of run around until I figure out where they are. So if that was the one that was collecting oak saplings, where is the one that I had assigned to gather... Oh! Wait! Are you the one that was supposed to get... Oh my goodness! Wait a minute! Hold up. Are you... the one who was supposed to be gathering mangrove? I have a nasty feeling that this is the one that was supposed to gather that. 'Cause there's the one that was supposed to gather... Oh my gosh, I think this was the one that was supposed to gather mangrove. How much do you want to bet we accidentally took his mangrove log from him? There we go. He's doing his job now. That's what it was. The problem was that he had gotten lost, so... he lost his item, he started drifting, didn't know where he was supposed to go. Look at him go. I should have titled this stream after allays in some way, seeing as how we're making such use of them. I'm just gonna let him keep working while I figure out where I want to put my whatchamacallit. I've lost track of what the word is. Guest house. That's it. Well, I figure out what I want to do about the guest house. After this session, I am definitely going to have to put my guy in the, what is that word? In the, XP farm. I'll have to put my guy in the XP farm so that he can get his, so I can get my tools repaired. So Allays will pick up the items that are scattered around. Copper golems would pick them up and put them away. Set these guys up right, and you'd have a massive farming setup that would work out real good. You could set up an in-the-sky mob farm, put the platform way down here, set up Allays nearby, the Allays would be tied to a note block. Around the note block and under the note block would be hoppers. They toss items onto the hoppers and onto the note block, which would go down under the note block. And all the items that they toss would get siphoned down to a copper chest. You have a bunch of copper golems working. They'll open the chest and dump everything into whatever chest they're supposed to go into. I wonder, if we take... Will he still linger? Yeah, he will. He'll still come back. Alright, so... then we can take the items from these guys and they should all stay. I mean, I'm not going to count on that to be the only way that we keep them here. I'm going to have to tie them all off with some, what is the word I'm looking for here? Leads? I'm going to have to leash them with some leads to make sure that we don't lose them. But if they'll stay just because of the note block, then I know exactly how I'm going to keep some Allays corralled in one location from now on. Hey, welcome back, Ryan. Welcome back. But I do think I'm going to go ahead and leash these guys instead of just letting them float. It is really cool that that's enough to keep them contained, is just the sound of a note block. Let's bring them over here. Tie them off. They're still trying to get back to the note block because it was the last... because they heard it recently. They don't realize they don't have to go back to it yet. Okay, now it looks like they're relaxing a little. Good. But what happens if I... They're too far away now, they can't detect it. I think I'm going to put the note block right here. Just as something that I can use to help keep them from drifting, you know? Still, again, that is really cool that we found out that that's a thing. Or I found out that's a thing. I can't remember right this second what his name is, but to the person who suggested I use the I'm losing track of my thoughts. I am so confused. I will say I'm glad that we've got the allays even more figured out now than before. This is gonna... Those little guys are gonna help out a lot with collecting stuff whenever we need to. My thoughts have been all over the place trying to figure out what we were gonna do next. But now I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a guest house. We're going to make it right over here. And we're going to make it so that there's a path from this stairway up from the dock over to the guest house. And the guest house is going to be right above the hobbit hole. I'm going to base the design loosely on that of a hobbit hole, with a bit of inspiration from other buildings from the Shire, if we can. And maybe a little bit of cottagecore theme, if we can figure that out. Gonna make it be gonna make it good. Gonna make it solid. It's gonna take a little time to get it properly figured out and taken care of, but That's the plan. That is the plan. However, before I can do any of that, I need to fix my tools. My hoe is nearly busted. My pickaxe is halfway. My axe could use some repairs. And my shovel and my sword, well, my sword I'm not too worried about, but my shovel, that could use some mending. Thankfully, all my tools have mending, so all I gotta do is go to the XP farm, where I haven't been for a little while, and let the machine do the work. So I'm gonna do that. And before I go, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you, everybody, so much for watching the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to other pages with more content and more ways to support the channel. Share the channel with your friends if you think they might enjoy the content too. And, of course, do not forget to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. And with that being said, thank you again for watching. I'm JGuard01, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!